Hi everybody, welcome back to Rusty Gears Season 4 Episode 17 with me, Sid, and I am here in the warehouse. Now, I said I was going to do some work in the warehouse. I have done some work in the warehouse. I'm going to show you what we've what I've done more. These are my shelving units. They're modern garage style shelving units. They are blue with the they're usually like MDF or something. I've just gone with strip pine for the shelving. And they were all connected up. Now these chests were all just stacked in the back here, so they're all connected up. If I highlight, everything in this warehouse is connected up to the storage controller, and you can access anything from any chest anywhere. These have priority, so if I were to take a piece of chalk out and go in there and put the piece of chalk, if I were to go in there and throw the piece of chalk on the floor, it will go back into that before it goes into there, so that's really handy. And there's going to be, I'm going to put another rack of shelves there. I do need to put another couple of another top on these. This is a bit fiddly. I'll show you how I've done it in a moment. I just wanted to show you something else over in the village that I've done between episodes. So we had a bit of an issue. I kept on coming down here, and I want to say I want to drop off some glass bottles for Crafty. When you come in here, and it's like, well, where do you put them now? Crafty has cleared one of these chests, and those barrels, for example, are mine, and the reed chest is mine. I'm not bothered about them, but they're mine. Yeah, they've said meh. But you come down here and you're looking around places, and I'm just stacking bottles on the floor, and I'm leaving barrels of vinegar in the middle of everywhere. You know, it was messy. And the problem is the way the gears work. We tend to deal in bulk, so I'm not coming down here and leaving 16 pieces of red meat. No, I'm leaving 5 or 6 stacks of red meat, because we tend to be a bit obsessive about what we do. So I figured that Crafty needed a deliveries location. So I have built her a shipping container. It's got a name on it. It's got a little bit of damage there. I might scuff that up a little bit more. The door opens, and because this is showing as, oh no, it's not now. This was showing as the update, so this is not, for whatever reason, not working as a cellar. So basically, this is for all. You want to drop off non-perishables, drop them up here. If you want to drop off perishables, drop them off in the cellar here. Yep, it's a TARDIS. It's bigger on the inside. The only shipping container in the world with a cellar. So that was just something I did quickly between episodes the other night, basically to give us that. And then obviously we've been doing the shelving now. The shelving is interesting, and it takes a little bit of finagling, shall we say, to get this to work. But what I have discovered is the easiest way to do this is, so let me grab that, and let me grab that. Let me put down my carry. I've only got 40, so I've only got enough to do one side of these, and I've got enough. I need to go and get more pine, but that's not a problem. We could sort that. I am going to want a chisel. I'm going to want a hammer, and I'm going to want a pallet, and I am going to want a pantograph. I am probably going to need my next pantograph, but I've got plenty. I'm going through them at a rate of knots. So what I would do is we'll start off with the middle bits, because these are nice and easy. So these we just place on here like so. We get our pantograph, and we go and copy that, and no, damn it, let me undo that. Let me Let's try that again, shall we? I had it set for door mode because the last thing I did was... And there you go, one pantograph broken already. So yeah, you go through these. Well, so I go through these. There's a theme to my inventory, and it is a lot of pantographs. Right, and I need to copy you, set you to there, and paste. And then we just run over. Once you've got one down, this is really easy. And then we come and grab the last one over here. I also I put a little hazard warning around onto the slab storage. This I think needs to be bigger, so I may expand this to cover this entire corner. Just stick some lighting in. Don't know. We'll sort it. So that bit is really simple, but then you need to do the top bit, and the top bit is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I need to drop off 4 of those, and we need to strip them. And we are going to take our stripped logs. Now the orientation of the original model, for good or ill, is this way. And if you change the orientation, you can't paste the pantograph thing, so that makes it a little bit fiddly for these sideways on ones. Those ones are dead easy because you just do them like this. And then you get your chisel, and you chisel each of the blocks. Chisel, 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 and then you do the same over here. And then I'm going to pick these up. And we're going to pick these up. How exciting. If there is a quicker way of doing this, let me know, and I'm sure Quentin. Why are you like that? Alright, that one needs to go in the bin. That is most definitely not correct. I don't recall putting it down incorrectly, so I assume that something went screwy. 14 of those, combine them into a multi-block chisel object, and then we can go up here and we can place them on the top. And then when we pantograph them, they have all the correct materials. Now I am going to just play this a little bit safe, and do this. Now I may need to do a little bit of finagling because this takes a little bit of well, I mean, obviously I need to rotate them for starters, but if you do them the right way round, then the grain of the wood is correct. See, if I copy that now and do that, the grain's wrong. So I need to rotate it and do that. So again, if I do that, you'll see the grain's all wrong. So what we need to do is rotate each one of these and then redo that, which was very wasteful, admittedly. Let's just do that, and then we can and I realise it's relatively trivial having the grain wrong, but So that's the shelving. I've still got more to do, but I've not got the materials currently to handle a lot. And I'm going to bin that. I don't like it when you end up with weird little chisel blocks. So yeah, I said I'd do that. That is one aspect. Now the other thing I wanted to show you was what I'd actually done in the sewer, because we did some work, not last episode, but between episodes before last episode, and I brought in. I missed a block. I can't believe I missed a block. Let me go and fix that now. Peridotite. Just give me one. Shift that back. There we go. Fixed. So yeah, we brought this over to the warehouse, so you can now come over to the warehouse from the main sewer line. This is just things, a little bit of decorative stuff going on. I have replaced this bit with the half slabs. I just think they look better, and I added this, just a little reference and homage to a certain creature that likes to live in sewers, buddy boy. And yeah, so you can now run up here. Now we may think this goes off to the arena that needs to be built, and that's a job for another day. And yeah, there's a few unfortunate sewers down here. I also have got in places, and I'm just trying to see if I can spot one, water above the ceiling, so we get the drips. No. So we come to the cave. The cave has got stalagmites, it's got water in it, stalactites. The water leaks. So this is where the water comes from, this end up here. You can actually run in, get the speed boost if you kind of just put yourself on the edge. But yeah, this takes us up to our bit. The water's coming in from the culvert there, and you just, you scutch down the edge of here, and at this point there's a break in the tube where this chasm has appeared and the water leaks out, hence why it's dry. There you go, story. And then you can come down here, and at the moment you've just got, a pond with some limestone gravel and bits and pieces. But if you go this way, which is, we're going to be working on this episode, I think, you come into a biggish space, and this is what I'm going to be building. I'm going to make it a little bit longer. It feels wrong right now, but I need to go and get some materials. I also need to put in a access bridge from here, and maybe just make these a bit more stair-like, perhaps. But yeah, what we shall do is shoot the ground. No, what we shall do. Rift activity is low, that's why I'm getting away with this. Is we shall place down our guardian. He will stop us getting harassed, because you will get harassed down here. The stability is also not great down here, so you're limited a little bit in your building forays. You can come down and build for a little while, and then you have to come back up and get your sanity back, and then go back down and build for a little while and get your sanity back, and so on and so forth. But even that kind of fits into the story arc, because I've got something that I'm going to put in there which would explain why people are losing their sanity in that space, or at least give you a certain amount. There's not a lot growing over here, by the way, but we've planted a few bits and pieces, and that is essentially what we've been doing between episodes. We've been doing a little bit of trading with the traders who keep appearing. No. Delete. And the problem is, of course, I've got the traders set to auto map, so whenever I come in here and there's a trader, and they keep leaving me stuff. I need to probably restock with food. I'm not here. Oh, hello. What we got? We got a luxuries trader. Okay. Got anything nice? Nothing that I really want. Aristos, that red vessel's very nice, but I'm not desperate. No, don't want yours. But now you see, because I've got him set to auto mark, he's now marked. So we should be seeing about, because I've already cleared this recently, so 7 or 8 gears per thing. Yeah. So, this is getting very cluttered in here. We do need to move out of this space eventually and move up to our new build properly. But right now, I'm happy enough. We're good. I wanted to check, what have I got in the way of chert blocks? I've got some, we'll leave that there. I can always reuse it. I'm very reluctant to throw it. Slate. All of the chert, I think. Well, I've got plenty of chert stone, so let's just take advantage of that and make myself some chert cobble, because that can be a big chunk of our building materials. And then I've got quite a lot of chert materials that oh, hang on, put that away, that need using. What have we got there? We have got a single piece of power, which is going to go in my stomach. So that was that's a quick recap of what we've got up to. However, in here we get rid of a couple of stacks of that. Let me grab those and those, perhaps. That dry stone. We'll take a little bit more of that, and we'll take a little bit more of that. So we've got like full stacks. Didn't get that. That wasn't even church, was it? No. So the idea down there is that I want to make a bespoke ruin, a thing that tells a bit of story, has no real function in the world other than a skull. I thought that was one of Quentin's eggs that he keeps laying around. Not a Quentin egg, because that would be wrong. You know, we need any more Quentins. One's enough. Been very quiet while he's into 120 on here at the moment, so yeah, there's a thing. So what we're going to do is we are going to, for starters, we're going to just erode back here, and then we'll get a few bits and pieces of this chert in and around here, just to make it so you can see that this is part of a building. And then we'll I think we're going to go, I should have brought some dirt. I don't really want to waste anything on these corners, but if I want to make you longer, I can adjust, can't I? If I do this, that kind of sorts the corners out, and I don't waste stuff on the corners. I will leave a few blocks of natural chert in as well. So this is going to be a bespoke ruin, for want of a better phrase. So I do definitely want to go longer though. So let's go into another 5 perhaps. 3, because I'm going to go taller as well. We'll just go 3. Let's not go mad. And then we can get this all kind of laid out. I may need to go and do a bit of ruin diving in a few places just to try and find some materials, but that's fine. I can work with that. And well, I'll be back in a moment. Like I said, one of the drawbacks to working down here is you do go a little bit crazy, and eventually you start to take a little bit of damage from the rust I mentioned. So yeah, there's two options. One is you get out while you can. The other one is you push it right to the point. We're at 10% of stability at the moment. We've got... Oh, yeah, we are. We're definitely losing the plot. Let's go back somewhere where we're not quite so batshit crazy, huh? That's always a bonus idea, I think. Take a few moments for us too. We didn't quite get far enough to see Dave or Jeff or whatever you want to call him. I like Dave. I think Dave is a good name for him, but you know, I know there are those who definitely the purists who believe he's a Jeff. That's what I'm just trying to harvest that sensibly. So yeah, there is a downside to working down there, definitely. However, it doesn't take that long for us to regain our stability. Look, we're at 20% already. We'll pop in and partake of Candy's kitchen and see what's on the shelf. See, what I tend to do is this is where we work. Candy's great because she just comes in and she checks out all of the food and then works. I mean, a lot of these are spoiling. You know, and there is a trick we can. I mean, I could come in before I log off, which I probably will do, and just load my inventory up with as much food as I can carry of the spoiling variety. Probably these ones that are either the spoils. I mean, that is going to take a long time, but these ones that have only got a few days, we can extend the shelf life of them. But we'll go and put this crock back on the shelf. Now it's empty, and I'll just wait for my sanity to return, and we'll go back down and continue excavating. So be back in a bit. Alright, I've got the shape. I'm just starting to fill in now. We're doing a broad pass with cobble, just get the bulk items in, and you know, the randomization of blocks is particularly it's always difficult in any game. You know, in Minecraft we got the trowel from, oh god, I'm trying to think, it wasn't Britannia, it was, my god, I can't even remember the name of the mod now. It was Vasquez mod anyway. There we go, Vasquez mod. And then we can go around and we can just throw in some of this just to all I do is I kind of just work my way around with one block, and then I go around with another block, and then I go around with another, and just place it where I feel it fits. I think I've got another thing of church dry stone because I had quite a bit of that, so we can go a little bit mad with it. As long as I've got roughly half left, and then of course I need to do the ceiling as well, mustn't forget that. So yeah, let's try and ensure that we have sufficient for the ceiling as well. I do know where I think I can get some more of the chert blocks anyway, so no, I've got 3. Oh, good. We are good all the way to the bank. But this will just give us that nice aged dark look, and I like the chert because it looks a little bit bloody. It looks old and well, old. You know, we should have some ashlar blocks, which I'm going to put a few of these in, but we're not going to absolutely go mad with these because I've only got so many of them. and then we need to work on the ceiling, which will be blocks and slabs probably. If can I slab half of these? Doesn't matter, I can always chisel them, can't I? So that's fine. But yeah, just filling in big old broad brush strokes, as I say. It's my probably it'll be a motto, I think, of mine. Probably be on my headstone. Broad brush strokes, Milner. Yeah, so that, and then we can grab a little bit of this just to start. Hup, 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 hup. Get you sorted. That can go there, and then we'll just fill in like this. And then we just got the ceiling to sort out, and then we can start to get into detail, and that's where the fun comes. Because obviously we can chisel out to give this some wear and tear, a little bit of weathering, as if it was old and decrepit, very much like me, really. I think of the floor, I think if I can get hold of some, I'm going to try and get some more obsidian, aged obsidian. So, but what we'll do is we'll start off, maybe we'll try and eat one of those. What are we going to get? There we go. These are almost rotten, but I don't like wasting food, so you know, we'll be good. And that as well. There we go. So we can just come along here and start off with the middle. I've got more upstairs as well, so the idea here is we will build this room up until it's a solid structure, and then we'll take it from there. Oh dear, my arm is giving me some jip as well. I took I don't know whether I mentioned in an earlier video, but I took a slip on Christmas Day, and non-alcohol related, before anybody suggests otherwise. I mean, it could have been. I did have a drink, but I wasn't drunk. So, but I slipped on the whole carpet and slid down the stairs, and on my back, and jarred my elbow when I went out. You know, you flail out to take the fall, and that was it. I was definitely falling and not in a good place to be doing so. So yeah, and now over a week later, my arm is still giving me, my shoulder specifically, shoulder and tricep on my right arm is giving me jip. Of course, the GP situation in the UK, for anybody who, it's great, you know, anybody who's American, you know, we have free healthcare, it's great, but you can't get to see the buggers. If I ring at 8:30 and I start ringing at 8 o'clock in the morning when they open the lines for appointments, it's not uncommon for me to be still on the phone at 9:30 when they close the appointment line without having got an appointment. So that can be annoying. In fact, on one occasion, I actually had myself, my stepdaughter and my wife all ringing at the same time, on the basis that eventually one of us might have got through. And we did, we got through eventually, to get an appointment that day. Because they don't open the diary. Oh, we don't open the diary for tomorrow, you can only ring on the day. And it's like, well, all you have to do is turn the page. Diaries are very simple like that. But yeah, it's an annoyance. It does make me sometimes wonder about whether I'd be better off with a private policy for, certainly for primary care. I can't fault the secondary care. The hospital care has been absolutely great. You know, when I had my heart problem, it was, you know, I was in within and seen. You know, it's not perfect, don't get me wrong, but it's also not that bad. Can be, and experiences will differ, I suppose, so everybody will have a different experience, but at least I don't have to pay for it. Which is a bonus in my opinion. Right, let's run down this, and then we'll turn these into steps. I think I'm gonna have to go and take some sanity pills in a minute, but that's fine, we'll get there, because we've still got to do the rest of the ceiling, and then I need to do the floor, but I think this should look good. And once we're finished, you know, this was going to be the base coat, if you like. This is the primer. This is the thing that all of the detail and all of the fine work is going to go on top of. So it is important to get this bit right. So yeah, let me just continue working on this, and I shall be back momentarily. Isn't it always the way that you're a few short? In fact, I am 5 short, and luckily we know where to go and get some. But that is the shape, that is the structure. We've got more to do in here, obviously, but I am going to quickly teleport over to spawn. I'm going to munch this bit of rancid pie. And yeah, we'll start with that one. Rotten pie, best pint of pie. And yeah, and then we've got that one. I have got that on me. I do want to just drop off this slate in the warehouse, so I'm not carrying it, and then we're going to head out to the mansion ruin over there to steal a bit more obsidian, rotten obsidian planks, and I may see if they've got a few bits and pieces of furniture that I need as well, but I'm going to have to, I think, go hunt around for that, because I'm going to want things like benches, stuff like that. You can't turn that into, yeah, that's basically, you can't actually do that, you can't turn that into a lantern. That's the word I was looking for. A lamp, a lantern, a thing, a hoofer, a whatsamajig. But that's fine, because, you know, I'm not that desperate. What I am desperate to do is get rid of that lot into the storage. Right, head over, grab some more materials, and while I'm there, we'll see what else we can find for the thing. I wonder whether I think I'm probably going to sleep as well. I'm the only person online, so yeah, we'll do that. So I'll see you over at the ruin. Alright, there wasn't a huge amount to be had there. We did get the rotten ebony planks. We got 9 of the aged chairs, which it's not brilliant, but the thing is, we know there's that one there, but for example, there's another one here, and there is another one somewhere else, which I'd have to hunt around for. They are not rare ruins. I can't remember where I found the other ones. I'd have to. I've got the. I did put the coords in the chat, so yeah. Not a problem. We can always find them. The problem is they are reasonably far away, so you know, we'll have to decide whether this is what we want to use or not. But I do have a couple of things and a third thing that I need to collect. Actually, I might be able to get some more of these seats over from the location where the third thing is. Cryptic John. Ooh, the third thing. But yeah, we're going to have to go and get those, and it's going to involve a little bit more work and effort, and what I would like to do is just also put a few of these bookcases in to the ruin as well, just so they look like it's where they're keeping the cult. The cult is keeping its knowledge, its books of and grimoires of diabolicalness. I also want to get the walkway in, so I can stop doing this walk, because that would be really nice too. But first things first, let us get these 5 blocks in. That's fine, and then we can come. Now, if I were to, do I put them down the side? They actually make more sense here, don't they? Now, how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 scroll racks. So we'll do 6 and 6, I suppose. 6 and 6 is going to be awkward though. That's going to be a difficult number. We'll do 4 and 4. We'll pop you there, and then you, and then we'll pop these blocks out. So we've got a backdrop. Should any of these blocks be transparent? And give me the block. Don't want that. Want that. And then we'll take these and we'll pop these in to give this. They're randomised anyway, don't they? So it really doesn't matter what we put in there. It's all going to be positional based on what we do here, which is fine. That all works. Let's grab those. Do plob 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 and plob plob. No, that's naughty. Plob, 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 and just for good measure, some plobbage of a skull rack. And I think that works. That just gives something else than just those bits there. And we can. So if I wanted to go here and go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, so we kind of go back, that will mean I need another 6, 12, 15 of those. That's going to be a pain. If I go with those, I could go with the benches. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Right, I have something I need to grab to put down here. Before we do that, let me make a few of these, and we'll set you to there. I want you to be on the top surface, like that, and then I'm going to chisel them so they're really flat to this surface, but they're not going to be every block. So let me just do a little bit of finagling, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, I've put the centerpiece in to the build, and I'm just putting in one of the side ones. So this is the remains of it. Actually, it's another copy of the I don't know whether you can see it from here. The little the fox situation is out of control. The where are you? There, that. Which leaves us with one more, and also we still need some pews or some kind of seating, so we are heading over just to check this one out. I had a little experiment with this one actually, just to see whether it would be possible to restore, and I think it is. You can see, let's try and watch where I'm going. if you look at this, this is a lot of chiseled damage. But if you look at that tower up there, that has been restored. I went around with my chisel and I took out the chiseled damaged bits and replaced some of the missing blocks. And I think it wouldn't be too difficult to restore this completely. I'm not sure whether it's worthwhile. I'm not sure whether it's something I really want to do. But you know, it's a possibility. There's these, but I don't really like those. Those are not the chairs I want. I want the and there's a lot. Maybe I will have to have those chairs though, because that seems to be what we're being presented with. We'll take those anyway. Just because if that's what I've got to use, that's what I've got to use right now. And take you as well. If I can fit you in my inventory, I'll take you. I'm not going to worry too much about... Oh, I'll have another one of those if it's... Yeah, you can never have too many skeletons for your closet, can you? There's another one over there, look, mine. There's another chair there. And then down here... Now this has been thoroughly raided again and looted repeatedly, so I'm not expecting to find a lot in here. I've been in here myself and raided it, so, you know. The piggy. But I think that's probably about it for the downstairs portion of this. Yes, Mr. Piggy, I hear you. We need to get back up and just check up a few floors. So you can see the damage is carefully chiseled out chunks, and then you can't go any further up on that one because that one's worn out. So then you got that's not it. There's a stairwell over here somewhere in one of these. This one here takes you up a floor, and you've got the minstrel's gallery and more. Now I would like that, because that will work for my design. I don't want it to have too fancy a front door after all. Somebody engaged in a little bit of flint knapping. Oh, can't be that one, so it must be the one in the corner, that one over there, maybe. But I think we're kind of coming to the end of this place's usefulness. I don't think. Oh, he says, I don't think we'll find anything. Hello, we'll have that. I don't think we'll find anything useful at all. Hello, we'll have that. Yeah, well, that's handy. Okay. Every chair that we have gives us an option, but I still need to go out and get one more thing. Hello. Need to go out and get one more thing anyway. If I can get another skeleton. Skeletons are really handy for any kind of grisly graveyardy build you want to do, so I always tend to grab them when I can if I've got the inventory space. But we are going to need to head back and grab my tent, because there's one more thing I need. I know where it is. I marked it on my map. It's out near the old coal mine, and that will give me the opportunity to check out those ruins out there, well, the coal mine ruin at the very least, to see what, if any, benches and stuff it's got. But let's go and get these last few bits in, and I'll show you what we've done so far. We'll join the sewer early. We'll come in this way. Right, let's of course, coming in this way, there is a risk we all flow down here. there's a risk of encountering something. The rift activity is only medium, so it shouldn't be that high, but and it's no biggie if we do, because we're big now, we're grown up, we're tough, we can take it. Actually, you'll not get a boat on down here, will you? Because they're too tall. So when 120 comes along, which is very close, all being well, we don't have to worry about boat horns. Shivers possibly, but not boat horns. That will be handy. So anyway, we've got this rotten kind of walkway going out here, and it is sufficiently there that you can walk in, and there he is. I discovered this one out on one of... Oh, hello. Ah, okay. That's where that went. I was looking for that. I need to go and get my thing, but yeah, that was thing. I also need some more obsidian. But over here we've got our hammer. Our other monument that goes in here, and then we're going to get one more monument in there, and they're backlit with a little just with a little oil lamp, so you know, nothing too exciting, but we'll see how we go. We'll get these on, and don't think these matter anyway. And then we got that. No, we've got that, followed by, and I think we'll get this in. No, yes. We just rotate you around. Now, do I want to? No, it's fine. That works. So we got that going on. We've got those, but we've also now got more of those. We can stick a door on the outside, say around there. That just kind of feels right. I need a monument for there. Let's go and grab a tent and get rid of some of my inventory space stuff. And well, I will see you out at the exploration point, which I still got a rune for. I do need to make sure I keep enough durability on it to get one more trip out there after this one, just because he says at some point I want to go and reclaim that rune. I'll check with the rest of the gears whether they finished using that one, because they've all of the ones that came out on that trip will have runes, all except for Punk, who returned me his. But I do know he also went and had a little trip out and raided it thoroughly, so that was fine. Right, let's go. I don't need you. Let's go in here. So that should now be empty. That's got you. That should be empty. That should be empty. I still need to empty all of that. I need to empty all of that. All of that. All of that. And all of that. So yeah, lots of emptying. In the meantime, we'll just drop those off in there. We'll grab that. I'll go and grab my chest that I left down there, and I will see you out there. Yep, just enough juice for one more teleport, so that's handy. Right, we put you away, we'll grab you. I've got my tent, we've got that over there. However, the first thing I need to go to is that, which is the one ruin we didn't go to when we went out for our little excursion, because, well, it wasn't really a ruin worth excursioning for, but it is a ruin that's worth borrowing, because it's a Celtic cross ruin, which I think looks awesome. Again, I'm not really worried about what there is in there, but what we need to do, what I need to do is find myself a 7x7 slot where I can place my tent down, And what we should be able to do is yeah, I think this is going to be 3 wide. Let's find out. So we're going to start off here. 1 might be, let's have a look. I think it's 3. I think that genuinely is going to be 3 wide. So we can start off with this at the front. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to place this into the tent bag in a very specific order. So front, front, and front like that, and then we'll put that round, and then we'll do the same. We'll just continue building up. It's not rocket science, to be honest, to reconstruct these. But yeah, if you get it down right in the first place, it does make life considerably easier. So hang on, so that's going to be there because that's the front of the next level. Then we're going to have to use the side pockets, I think, for the rest of it, but that's fine. We've got plenty of time. And then I'm going to go and raid the that again. So yeah, let me sort this out. I'll be back in a moment. Of course, we do also need to raid it. Ooh, what have we got? Rotten King Mask. Another skelly. Some stickage. Always take stickage, although not all of it. And a tuning spear. Do I want it? I'll take it. I can always get rid. And those are squire bracers. Already got some, so that's fine. Right, let's go and have a quick look at the coal mine and see how that works out for us. I'm fairly certain that the little ruin and the mine shaft that we went, the big mine procedural mine shaft, won't have anything worthwhile. I mean, I'll rephrase that. It could have something worthwhile. It's not going to have anything that we can really utilise. I am going to steal. I'm very tempted. We'll take those. We'll take them just because I could repurpose those somewhere, I'm sure. Take the wall off and you're laughing. Right, what have we got, if anything, in this? I mean, again, we have been through this. We are a band of locusts, and we seldom leave anything of any value. Value, of course, is very subjective. So, for example, that of no value to whoever came in here, and I think it was me. One of the people who came in here was me. So yeah, that was no use to anybody. See, I did think about one of those instead of the grave, so like a sacrificial thing, because they do look a little bit blood-stained. I'm not sure whether that's a little bit dark, but it is what it is, isn't it? So we've got, oh, hello. See? Totally worthwhile having a good look round, because you never know when you're going to find the stuff. That is a really nice effect. I like that. Someone left their choice in the tub. And I think the only place that we haven't looked now is upstairs, which is probably not going to have a huge amount, but you never know. Always worth having a look. The bucket is going to be largely useless, so... Oh, there is an attic space. I don't think I came up here when we came out for our raid. It is interesting when you come out and do a revisit a space that you've already visited, because you do spot things. There's a lot of stuff here that, I mean, that lectern is really nice, but again, I've got to restrain myself a little. Yeah, we didn't really restrain ourselves in here at all, did we? Now, I don't think there'll be much down the mine shaft. And there's definitely going to be not much in here. And I'm not taking more sticks. That's just crazy talk. Do like those locust racks, but I haven't really got the space for it. They're handy for when you want to give the impression of, well, somebody doing something despicable and diabolical with locusts, really, I suppose. Nothing in this one. Again, there is some living space up here. I suppose, I mean, we could quite easily use both style of bench. We're not tied to having one style only. It's just that kind of the mental picture in my head is you know, you have one kind of furniture, but nobody said cultists have to coordinate their furniture. Alright, there's nothing up that one. Let's just try up here. This is the last place, so we'll find anything, if we'll find anything at all, and I'm not seeing anything particularly good. I can't believe that got left. Those are always worthwhile taking. Children's toys and stuff. These are quite good. These are Queen and Country style. This is what makes me think this is off of the Beamish Museum, because you've got We Need You, these amazing period wartime things. I think First World War actually was one. But we've exhausted this. Now, I know that for a fact up here there's another one of those castles, but that castle only has, I've actually raided it, that's why I know it's there. That castle only really has those other kind of seats in it, or at least that's what I think I saw, but that one is largely intact, so we'll take a trip up there. I'll see you in a moment. Alright, here we are. This is the castle ruin. I have already cleared it. There might be the odd locust still about in here, but no one's loaded this since I was last here, because, you know, the blocks I broke are still here. If there's the odd locust here, I can live with that. It's not the end of the world. What I'm here for is just to see if there's any signs of any kind of furniture which is even remotely useful to me. This was a murder hole down here. This was just full of locusts, and yeah, I was taking an absolute pummeling trying to get down because they were hitting me through the stairs, which seems somewhat unfair. But oh well, who am I to judge, eh? Well, we'll grab these anyway, because we've come all the way here. And you see, I mean, this, oh, miner belt. I might actually take that. Not bothered about the rest of the stuff. Those lackey breeches are a little bit bright for my taste. But there's still loads of these, so we can grab them, even though limited usefulness. I could have those skeletons, but again, I don't have the inventory space now, unless I put down my tent, but I'm not that worried. Actually, I should put down my tent. I was just saying how it's important to grab stuff when you get the opportunity, and then I immediately advocate not grabbing stuff when you have the opportunity. So yeah, I really should get my tent down, shouldn't I? Yeah, good idea. Good idea, John. Well done. Okay, we'll clear a spot. 1, 2, 3. One aspect of the tent bag which makes it a little bit annoying. is the requirement to clear the area first. Right, let's go and we'll just stick a whole load of that lot in there. Temper can go there, and you can go there. Woo! Right, I want to get back in there, don't I? Okay, I'm going to have to go around the long way, I think. So I suppose it doesn't hurt, means I can have another look. See, those torches I should probably get, because I can light them, and they could come in useful at some point. Yeah, there's definitely stuff I should have looted here the first time around. I was very selective, to be honest. Just because I didn't really have, again, much space about my personage. I mean, lamellar armour, I'm not going to even waste time on that. But there, oh, hello. You know, there's what's it, sphalerite. Yeah, it's probably worthwhile checking the boxes out while we're here, isn't it? Right, so I'm going to squiz around here like a dose of salts, and we'll see what, if anything, we find. Oh, what I do want is these skellies, don't I? That's what I... don't want you. Right, that door's nice, but okay, behave yourself, John. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I kind of bust out, but I did pick up a few other bits and pieces. Larch seeds, I'm not entirely sure why I want them, but I picked them up. Plenty of blueberry bushes. You can never have enough blueberry bushes, because blueberries are yummy and blue, which is always a bonus if you want anything blue. Doobadee-doobadoo. However, I've got to throw down my tent, get that artifact in, and I have got an idea. I'm just going to go and put some of the bits away. Let me just get down here. We'll get rid of these. More blueberry bushes. We will get rid of that. The larch seeds can go in there. We'll go over here. We are going to grab the aged ebony. We're going to take you and put you in there. Got picked up another chthonic hoofer-dooferator, and somewhere I should have space for that. Got those, and then have I got anywhere to stash this tapestry? There, that works. There you go, tapestry on the wall. And I'm going to just get the furniture down and that last item in the thing. Oh, there is one thing I want. Hang on. Let's go find what I'm after. Somewhere in here. Somewhere. Support chain. That's not the... that's a beam, I think, isn't it? Off the top of my head. Yeah, not what I'm after. Hang on. I know I've got them somewhere. There we go. I'll take one. I'm going to take two of those actually, and I should have a small somewhere. We'll take 1, 2, 3. I think I've got 3 up in the storage. I'm going to grab a couple of these support chains as well, like that, and a little bit of just a little bit of dirt as a scaffold block. That's going to be sufficient, I think. We need to put our thing down so we can get our cross out, and And we also need to put the thing away. So we'll pop you down. We will pop you down. And get rid of that. I will, however, need that and that. And then what I probably need to hunt around in there for, I've got 20 of those. Didn't I pick up some benches as well? I thought I did. And I know I've not shown you how to make that into a decorative chest. I will at some point, I promise. It just keeps on slipping. Like many things, I'm conscious of the time now, so let me just pull myself together and find the bits I want, but we'll start off, I think, just with this, and we'll take, I'm going to take the back and the middle, and then we'll bring down the front and so on and so forth until we've built that up. So I'm going to put this in place. I'll be back in a second. Alright, putting in the last finishing touches. I've reached a compromise for my chairs, which I won't say I'm happy with, but I'm not unhappy with. So we're just taking my little chain template and popping that in with a little bit of that. I'm just going to stick a couple of candles on this one, I think. I don't think I want this too bright throughout. They can go back into my template chest. This comes out. Oh, I need that as well. Damn it. Alright, I'll have to go back and get that. But it's alright, I've got to go back and set this up anyway. So, but I would like you to be here. We've got the crossing. I had to shorten that by one block. It was too tall. And I've kind of put like pew bits around this, and we are going to, there's a reason why I wanted that end, no, naughty. Okay, let's try something else then, shall we? Because there is a trick. I know this temporal instability is annoying. Right, let me take you, come in from this side and place you there, and then we'll place you, oh you swine. Okay, no skeleton. That's as simple as, we ain't getting a skeleton. That skeleton is floating. I need to go and grab myself a little, I need to go and put this away, and I need to go and grab myself some rotten ebony planks just to finish that off. And then I think we are largely finished down here, and we've got a story item. Oh damn it, just kind of fallen in. Just for the sewer. It's completely frivolous. It has no function in it whatsoever. I saw that statue and it gave me an idea of something to build, like a cultist shrine kind of thing going on. And because I knew where there were multiple statues, it kind of made sense to use multiple of them. So, you know, they don't all fit, and I'll be the first to admit that, and they don't all really go. What we can do is we can take a bit of that skeleton though, can't we? That would work. I've got me cobwebs. I just want to have a look, see if there's anything else I want to throw in here while I'm contemplating what we do with the space, because I have got collections of weirdness and stuff. Nothing overly weird in this lot, but you know, there's always space for something. I'm going to stick another scallybob in there. We're going to have 2 scallybobs, and yeah, I'm really annoyed that does not sit. That one does sit flat. Oh, hang on a second. Where did you go? No. Damn it. That one looked like it sat flush. Oh. Well, that's annoying. Oh well. It is not the end of the world. We will live. And we'll take a little bit of this. And I've got one last thing I want to do down there. And, well, 2 last things, because I want to throw a few cobwebs in as well. And we'll be Gucci. We'll be all good. So, let's head down. And plus, we also need to pick up my little night watcher down here. So, we'll... for starters, you need to come off and go more central. And you also need to be from that side. There. You need to go in here just to finish that off, which is all good. We'll stick that there, and we'll put one of these over there, and then we've got a wee bit of this to go around. I don't want to go mad with it. There is such a thing as too much cobweb, but if we can kind of get it where it would naturally congregate, then I think that will kind of work reasonably well. And then the other thing I wanted to do was I wanted you, let me just put those away, and that should be my QP chisel. Now QP chisels are fun because I can come over here and let me just have a look at this. Now that is chert rock polished, but what I would like to do is I'd like to add, say, that, and we'll paint in that. Actually, let's and then I'd like, well, ideally I would have liked to paint it in that, but what I was trying to do was trying to see whether I could bring some more blood stains down. I don't think it's necessary. I think that is quite sinister enough without adding anything else to it. Let's put you away. Let's come to the back here. We'll F4, come back a little bit, and mega screenshot, and we're done. So I am happy enough with the work I've done down here. That's more than adequate. And let's get out before I lose my marbles anymore. I think next episode I'm going to try, if I can, to arrange to do a Q&A with somebody. I don't know who yet. We'll see how we go. I have got 3 locations. I've got another one of those libraries lined up, but I'm not sure whether that's, I think the library is probably something for more than one person, just because of the danger levels of that space. It isn't a safe, it's not a safe little jaunt in the for two people. I think we need to accept that that could be quite challenging. So and it's also heavily lootable, but I don't think I'll have any problems getting people to come along on that particular one, although it is a bit of a hike. They might not like the hikeage that's involved, but if they don't, tough. Anyway, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.